Namaskar, Adab, Sat Shri Akal. A very warm welcome, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Hope you're doing well, staying healthy, staying safe, and voting for Sushant Singh Rajput. This will be a very special one uh, as we are approaching another June 14th. I'm sure there's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of emotions running around, and uske saath saath, it's very important to even remember Sushant in the way he was, the kind of person he was. तो आज ये वाला live is just going to be a quick one from Kolkata as the Kolkata Warriors roar once again, as always, uh, to bring awareness around Sushant Singh Rajput and also to carry forward his legacy. तो आज the Kolkata Warriors they are at a place where we will see a lot of thalassemic children. थोड़ी देर पहले there was some effort done around some blood transfusion as well, which is very, very special because for these kids, it's very, very critical to have the blood transfusion at the right time. So बहुत बड़ा effort, बहुत ही बड़ा एक कहते हैं ना I have no words around this particular effort that this Kolkata team is doing uh, on behalf of all the Warriors. So without wasting any more time, I'm gonna get the Kolkata Warriors on the screen. Hello, Chitali. Welcome.
Hello, Varun. So, am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, in the loving memory of Sushant Singh Rajput, since his third year death anniversary is approaching, is an initiative from our Calcutta Warrior team. We have came in a thalassemia treatment center. Its name is People Medicare Foundation. Is a charitable trust basically, and what they do, they take care of the treatment of thalassemia affected children. Okay, so we have came here. We are going to donate them एसेंशियल न्यूट्रिएंट्स क्योंकि थैलासीमिया का जो अफेक्टेड चिल्ड्रन होते हैं उनको हम लोग हर चीज डोनेट नहीं कर सकते हैं देयर बॉडी इज नॉट केपेबल टू ग्रैब ऑल काइंड ऑफ फूड तो उनके लिए कुछ स्पेशल स्पेसिफिक फूड्स होते हैं वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट देम ऑल ऑफ देम आफ्टर दैट हम लोग का कैलकाटा वॉरियर का तरफ से एक इनिशिएटिव है एक चिल्ड्रन का हम लोग 6 मंथ का उनका जो ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन का जो एक्सपेंसेस है वी आर गोइंग टू टेक केयर अबाउट दैट ओके
Very nice. Very
नाउ
nice.
आई विल क्विकली शो यू द दैट मेडिकल जहाँ पे दे आर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग द ट्रीटमेंट you know whether you can see everything or not. Okay, I just flip my camera right now. अच्छा आपको he is the in charge actually. He
Hello.
take care of the children so well, and he is also one of the in charge of this medical center. And I'll show you quickly how the treatment procedure going on out here. Okay, the setup is exactly like we get a setup in a a private hospital. Everything is here, so that they can get the proper treatment. You can see. And I think the procedure is still going on. I do believe you can check that in the screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. And honestly, I'll tell you, there are very, very small kids. They are very small in age. So definitely, I think we all should give it a try that how we are going to help them to sustain their life. Okay. So, and this is the entire center actually. I'll give you a quick look of that medical center, that how in a very organized way they are arranging treatment for the thalassemia affected children. Because एक जो नॉर्मल होते हैं नॉर्मल यू आर नॉट वेल उनके लिए जो ट्रीटमेंट का सेटअप होते हैं थैलासेमिया के लिए वी नीड very much special kind of setup and treatment, and this medical center is taking care of this thing so well. Okay, now Varun, what I'll do, I'll quickly connect you to the person. He is the managing trustee. He is running this medical center basically. So he is going to explain few of the technicalities, that how what is the basic reason of getting affected from thalassemia, and how we can help them to survive. So please have a word with them. Can I connect with him
Sure,
right now?
sure.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, sir.
I,
How are you?
I'm fine,
Namaste.
thank you, sir. I think it's time for you to go to bed now.
Almost time to wake up. It's almost 5 o'clock for me.
Thank you for connecting me.
No,
Just
no.
tell me what you want to know from me.
Yes, I'd love to know. Like Chatali was mentioning, you're running this center and you're doing such an amazing work. Tell us a little bit more about, the challenges of these thalassemia kids, thalassemmic
I'll tell
patients,
you.
and how can.
Basically, this is where I'm sitting and your team is sitting now. It's a daycare center, primarily used for transfusion procedures. And it's not that this center is daycare center is basically for thalassemia, but it's a comprehensive transfusion center. For example, if we leave aside thalassemia and there are cancer patients coming along who need blood transfusion, a patient who has a low hemoglobin,
Hmm.
he or she can also come down to a center for giving blood transfusion. And
Okay.
now, basically, if you are talking about thalassemia, it's it's a generic disease. It's not a disease which is acquired. It comes down from the it's a hereditary type of disease. So what I'm telling you is that in our country, not only in Bengal but in different parts of the country, whenever a marriage is settled, they in Bengali we call it pushti. They decide whether uh, a man or a woman is ready for marriage, discussing different aspects, But
Okay.
I would suggest that instead of doing that, they should test themselves for thalassemia, whether he or she is a carrier or not, or if they are not, then it's okay. Or otherwise, for example, if a husband is a carrier and a wife is not, they can go along. It's not a problem. But if both of them are there, then it's not a question of getting themselves married. This is one thing which can stop the disease. And
Got it.
one thing which I have come across is that the strata of the patients are very much economically backward. So this is due to illiteracy, basically, because what I told you earlier, that if they have the knowledge, of doing it, they wouldn't have their offspring wouldn't have come out like that. Another thing, what we are doing here is treatment and management of the disease. The thalassemia is the whole procedure is divided into three parts. One is transfusion, the other is treatment, and the other is management. Blood transfusion is there. Now treatment is there are two or three things which has to be adhered to. One is that they have to get themselves consulted with a good doctor, basically a hematologist or a blood transfusion medicine specialist,
Okay.
and that is the treatment part, which the doctors they advise them to take certain medicines and the other things which might help them, because repeated blood transfusion, what happens is uh, repeated blood transfusion happens is that the blood, I mean the iron, gets deposited into the spleen, and the spleen becomes heavy and has to and the deposit in the spleen of the blood of the RBC. If it gets more, then it becomes very critical for the patient. And that what happens is that a patient might need blood transfusion might be 3 times a month,
Wow.
or most of the cases what we have seen is 2 times a month. And now we come, that is the treatment part. Now we come to the management part. What is the management part? The management part is how to reduce the blood transfusion. That two should come down to one, that three should come down to two, and that two should come down to one. That is the treatment part. So to enhance the longevity of the patient. So
Hmm.
we are running this show out here. We have a very good doctor, Dr. Talusdar. He is a transfusion medicine specialist. He comes here every 3 times a week, and he looks after the patients. And we
Very
are getting a
nice.
good response as far as the treatment is concerned. So, and what uh, the main crunch, what we are facing is setting aside the thalassemia patients, we are also facing a financial crunch because uh, continuous treatment. I mean, the blood which is given for them, we have a blood center also. Uh, and from that, I got the idea how these thalassemia patients can be treated.
Uh,
And if I'm not mistaken, I think we are the largest catering institution in West Bengal serving the thalassemia patients. We
okay.
have around 15 to 1600 patients registered with us, and
Wow.
we give them blood free of cost.
Okay.
So I would suggest that if we get some financial assistance from other like-minded people, it will be very helpful for us, so that
Uh,
we can proceed with our work smoothly. And what I've heard that आपका नाम क्या है?
Chaitali.
Chaitali has just spoke to me and said that she will be sponsoring one patient for,
Six
for
months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm very grateful for that, and I would also request her to increase it, because
Absolutely.
if
Absolutely. No,
अगर
that's
होगा,
Definitely, we will try our level best
uh,
to increase it.
yep.
so transfusion filters, another thing, sir, for safe transfusion. If the leukocytes which are in the blood, they
Uh-huh.
get filtered out of that transfusion filter. So the
Okay.
reaction part is nil. So that costs about rupees 1000 per filter. If it's a double filter, it's 1200. So that is paid by the patient, by not by us. So I
Okay.
would suggest that if you can give us some medicines and I mean the cost of filters or something, I'd be very grateful.
Sure.
That is the gist of the thing which we are doing now. What
And
else?
can you please explain the way you're explaining that in a private hospital they're charging
Yeah, that is
3,000?
one thing. Yeah, that's one thing, because we are
Just
charging
explain that to
we
him
we
as
are
well.
charging 500 rupees for the bed
Tra-
charge,
yeah.
for the transfusion charge, and the other things are absolutely free. For example, blood. I've already told you. I mean, blood. If nobody, no, it's not that everybody is using a filter. It all depends on their financial capability. But if the blood has to be transfused, it has to be done through a blood transfusion set. So that is given by us. We don't charge anything. And the needles and other X-rays which are there, we give them.
Okay.
But for example, if a patient who is in dire need of a transfusion, but he or she doesn't get a place in any I mean, in a daycare center like us, so they have to go to a private hospital and get that blood transfused. And for them, it's a real headache, I know, as far as financial constraints are there. For example, if this 500 becomes 3000 rupees, including the cost of blood. So that is the reason why we are started this, so that we can. This is absolutely subsidized, as we have, I told you the cost and everything.
Mhm.
So I would request you to do something for us. I'll be very
Sure.
grateful if you can do something.
No, absolutely. I think maybe one thing which I would love to know and for you to share with us is when you say, we can help, how do we help you? Is there a website? Is there a phone number? If you can share some details, how we can help.
Yeah, I'll share you the details. The point is, if you can give, we don't want any cash. I don't want
Okay.
that.
Okay.
You just, I'll buy you the medicines. You just reimburse me. I'll give you the cash flow and everything.
Got it.
I'll give you the cash flow of the filters where I have purchased. You just reimburse me. You
Okay.
will. I'm not asking for any cash or something. No,
Got it.
no financial donations. Just give me in kind so that I can give it to them.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. This is one
Abs-
thing. And I will not ask you to give me cash or anything. No.
And just one suggestion, just like we did taken care of our children 6 month transmission charges. If anyone is willing to take the responsibility, they also can opt for it, right?
Responsibility of what?
For the blood transfusion charges.
No, no. You are sponsoring for 6 months.
Right.
You want to sponsor for anybody else?
No, actually, this platform, many people, across the globe watch the platform. So, along with the medicine and stuff, just like we are sponsoring the transfusion fees for children for 6 months, if anybody wish to, they also can sponsor it for 6 months
Yeah,
or
yeah.
for 1 year.
Yeah, why not?
This
Like,
is
but
also
I am inviting all like-minded people to come down.
exactly.
First of all, let them come down and see what we are doing.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Yep.
not that they'll hear it from you and say it's okay. Let them come down. Let
Got
them
it.
come down and see what they're doing, what we are doing.
Yep.
Then after that they can decide.
Exactly. No, I'll definitely get more details. We'll post it on social media as well. Or wahan se,
Mhm.
whatever we can in whatever capacity anybody wants to help. I think everybody should come in large numbers, should share we'll share your details. And like you said, right, log apne aap aaye, they want to see it, see what you're doing,
Yeah,
and then based on that, do it.
yeah. The people should come down because last year these people have come down from JK Cement, and I
Okay.
was given an award in a Durga Puja panel. So they had
Uh-huh.
come down. They have come down 2 to 3 times. They have seen the whole thing, and then they gave me the award.
Great, great.
Yeah, because
No,
I'm working
absolutely,
for
really.
Thalassemia. I am associated with these children for the last 30 to 35 years.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much,
Thank,
for what
thank
you're
you, sir.
doing, and we'll continue to do whatever we can. And this is a great initiative by the Kolkata team, uh, and we'll continue to support in whatever way. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for sharing all the insights. Thank
Sure.
you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Varun, just give me one moment. Uh, अच्छा, I want to ask you-
No, no,
No, no, no, आप ही बोलो। ना, आप ही बोलो।
no, 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 ठीक है স্যার বলেছে একই কথা
That's fine.
একই কথা রিপিট হবে রিপিট হয়ে
Okay,
গেছে
ঠিক
ঠিক
আছে
আছে
স্যার। তো আমরা তাহলে একটু বলতে পারি?
হ্যাঁ
আচ্ছা,
হ্যাঁ
আপনি কি কথা বলবেন? Sure. Okay. So Varun, like I think he has shared some of the very important insights थैलासेमिया के बारे में है जो of course हम लोगों को पता नहीं था.
Yeah.
Just give me one moment, Varun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I go ahead?
Okay. Yeah. Please.
So yeah, actually, I would like to share you that we have worked in different segments. Like basically, with Calcutta Warrior, our 70% work has done for the street children, right? But in this year, we went in an orphanage, and this is the first time we are visiting the thalassemia center. तो थैलासेमिया का ट्रीटमेंट का भी कुछ टेक्निकलिटीज होती है जो ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग को पता नहीं था एंड यू हैव आल्सो गॉन थ्रू विद दैट I have also gone through with it. I'll quickly show you the children ones क्योंकि because ये जो बच्चे हैं they are very very उनका एज बहुत कम है हाँ they are very small very young kids शायद 5 6 5 साल 6 साल 7 साल इस एज का बच्चा है and actually what happens so this disease is um, if parents is if parents is carrier of thalassemia high chances this disease can be transmitted to the children एंड वी नो दैट इंडिया में अभी थैलासेमिया का तो कुछ वैसे परमानेंट ट्रीटमेंट तो है नहीं द ओनली वन सोल्यूशन इज दैट कि रेगुलर बेसिस में वी हैव टू डोनेट देम ब्लड दैट इज द ओनली वे वी कैन हेल्प टू सर्वाइव दिस चिल्ड्रन ओके
Right.
एंड देयर इज अ सेटअप आउट हियर जहाँ से जो ब्लड सेल्स होता है जिस ब्लड सेल का इनका हाई डिमांड होता है वो ब्लड सेल एक्चुअली इनको ट्रांसफ्यूशन किया जाता है this is the basic treatment procedure of here and one thing I would like to share क्योंकि थैलासेमिया का जो पेशेंट्स है उनका बॉडी पे हीमोग्लोबिन फॉर्म नहीं होता है इसके लिए बाहर से ब्लड देना बहुत जरूरी होता है and just like the person was explaining before a few time back थैलासेमिया पेशेंट को लाइक एक जो चिल्ड्रन होता है शायद इनका कुछ 7 8 साल का है उनको एक मंथ में मिनिमम 2 बार 2 टाइम्स ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन की जरूरत है एक्चुअली
Wow.
ठीक है सो दैट इज अ वे ओनली दे कैन सर्वाइव अभी दे आर वेरी स्मॉल एज राइट नाउ इसके लिए उनको 2 बार देना पड़ता है शायद व्हेन दे विल बी ग्रो इन द एज तब ज्यादा देना पड़ेगा and one thing we know that everybody don't belong from that financially sound background so people who don't belong from that much financial sound background definitely we all can do our effort to save those thalassemia affected children because honestly we know that कि इंडिया में वरुण थैलासेमिया के लिए उतना कुछ अवेयरनेस नहीं होता है honestly the amount of money the political leaders spend for their political campaign अगर उसका 10% भी ये थैलासेमिया के लिए they could have done awareness शायद आज situation different हो सकता था but definitely we can't rely upon them जो काम वो नहीं करेंगे, डेफिनेटली उनके लिए ही हम लोग हैं. सो हम लाइक वी हैव टू टेक अ स्मॉल स्टेप अहेड to take care of these children, specifically who are thalassemia affected, because this kind of children, they need special care. And of course, along with the help and support we are providing them, we pray to God, you know, a lot of love, respect, healing vibes on their way, so that those children, they might get well soon. This much I just wanted to convey.
No, thank you so much, Chitali. I mean, the explanation also given earlier around thalassemia is important, और मैं चाहूँगा उसको थोड़ा repeat करना कि it is possible that as adults, as husband and wife, or as male and female, you might not be in fact infected by thalassemia, but you could be carriers. And if you are, you should definitely get it validated uh, before you get into a wedding or a marriage. Because if you're a carrier, you will pass it on to your children, and then it's definitely very tough. But more importantly, for people who are already suffering, ये जो blood transfusion होता है, इसके लिए it involves a lot of cost, involves a lot of investment, and it's a very frequently done activity. So every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, few people might need it more than others. So it involves a lot of cost. So anybody who wants to reach out, please reach out to people who are supporting thalassemia patients, and especially in Kolkata, if you're watching and if you want to contact, you can directly reach out to Chitali or anybody in the Kolkata Warrior team, and they will direct you to this site. You can go there yourself, watch it out for yourself, क्या करते हैं, कैसे करते हैं, and accordingly you can support one time effort, or yeah, recurring, you could set that up. So that's a
True.
great initiative.
And वरुण,
Thank you.
मैं और एक चीज एक्सप्लेन करना चाहूंगी अबाउट द थैलासेमिया. ये जो सिम्टम्स जो होते हैं, ज- जो पेशेंट ज्यादा अफेक्टेड है थैलासेमिया में, उनका हीमोग्लोबिन जनरेट होने की कैपेसिटी बहुत कम होता है. जितना मेजर सिम्टम्स, हीमोग्लोबिन फॉर्म नहीं होगा, इन दैट केस बॉडी में ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई को कंटिन्यू करने के लिए व्हाट इज द सोल्यूशन? वही आपको फ्रीक्वेंटली ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन करना पड़ेगा. दिस इज द सोल्यूशन. ओके, जिनका
Yeah.
सिम्टम्स ज्यादा है, तो उनके उनके लिए फ्रीक्वेंटली ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन जरूरी होता है, क्योंकि उनका हीमोग्लोबिन जनरेट करने की कैपेसिटी एकदम नील हो जाते हैं. इन दैट केस, इन ऑर्डर टू कंटिन्यू द ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई इन द बॉडी, frequent blood transfusion is very much required. Okay. Now, at the last point, I would like to conclude. हम लोग इस थैलासेमिया अफेक्टेड बच्चे को हेल्प कैसे कर सकते हैं? द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट, जिसके लिए हम लोग आज यहाँ पे आए हैं. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि हम लोग आए हैं यहाँ पे, वी विल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट फूड एंड वी विल गो अवे. नो, ऐसे कभी सोसाइटी में चेंजेस नहीं आता है. चेंजेस लाने के लिए यू हैव टू बी कंसिस्टेंट फॉर अ कॉज. ओके, then only definitely we can make some changes. So I will suggest some of the points कैसे हम लोग help कर सकते हैं इनको. जो एक्टिविस्ट ग्रुप, नॉट ओनली इन कैलकाटा, दिल्ली, मुंबई, जहां जहां पे है, देयर द पीपल ऑफ एक्टिविस्ट, काइंडली प्रमोट द कैंपेन ऑफ थैलासेमिया. हाउ वी कैन हेल्प देम? हम लोग ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन में कैसे हेल्प कर सकते हैं, हम लोग मेडिसिन में कैसे हेल्प कर सकते हैं, फर्स्ट थिंग. Second thing, who all come over here to distribute food for these children. Let me explain you a very important part. थैलासेमिया अफेक्टेड बच्चे जो होते हैं ना, उनको हम लोग सारा खाना दे नहीं सकते हैं. Just like before 2 days back, we came here for the meeting of a person who is in charge, and they have guided me कि हम लोग क्या क्या खाना दे सकते हैं. जस्ट लाइक अगर हम लोग रोड में कुछ फूड डोनेशन ड्राइव करें, तो वहां पे कुछ क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं है, आप कोई भी न्यूट्रिशियस फूड दे सकते हो. बट इनके लिए एप्पल, मुसम्बी, ये जो बेसिक फ्रूट्स है, वहां पे रेस्ट्रिक्शंस है. जहाँ पे आयरन नहीं है, हम लोग उनको वही सब खाना प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं. जहाँ पे आयरन एकदम भी नहीं है, राइट, तो इनके लिए क्यूकम्बर, कोकोनट, दिस आर द फ्रूट्स वी कैन गिव इट टू देम. इनके लिए हेल्दी है, non-spicy khana. And from our end, we have brought some cake, biscuit, and मैगी बेसिकली इनके लिए अलाउड नहीं होता है, सिंस उसमें लेट का जो रेशियो है ज्यादा होता है. तो यू नो, अगर आप बच्चे को देना चाहते हो, तो ऑफकोर्स आप एकदम नॉन स्पाइसी ड्राई जो पास्ता होता है, दैट आल्सो यू कैन ब्रिंग, तो वो न्यूट्रिशियस भी हो जाएगा, and it can help in growth of the children. So thalassemia के लिए of course we have to take some special precaution, special care. And since you have a platform, let's take an initiative. At least हम लोग अगर एक step लेंगे, शायद हमको देख के कल ज़्यादा लोग they should take a step forward. And
Absolutely.
let's take this initiative very seriously, क्योंकि political leaders say let's make thalassemia free India. ऐसे नहीं होते हैं. You have to come in ground. You have to take care of the children. Then only we can do something specifically for this cause. So this much I would like to explain. Thank you.
Sure. Now, thank you once again, Chetali. To you, all the Kolkata Warriors. आज सुशांत के लिए फिर से एक बार आवाज उठाना, एक बार फिर इनिशिएटिव, उसकी लेगेसी को carry forward karna, that's also a commendable job, so thank you for doing that. But again, on a bigger note, I'll encourage everyone who's watching it now, who'll watch it later, please take initiative, not just for the people in Kolkata, around the world. मैं कहूँगा जहाँ पर भी आप हैं, you should find out more of such centers who are supporting thalassemia affected patients. These could be children, these could be adults, but please do support them in whatever way you can. चाहे आप किसी तरह की भी डोनेशन करें, फूड डोनेशन, क्लोथ डोनेशन, या of course money is a big thing, so please do that in large numbers, and let's carry forward this great work that even Sushant helped so many underprivileged, sick people affected by floods and whatnot. So this is the best way of carrying forward his legacy. So once again, thank you so much, Itali, and thanks to the entire Kolkata team for doing this.
Okay, and Varun, before you end it, I just would like to tell one more thing. That from our and from Calcutta Warrior Team, heartfelt thanks to this charitable trust, People's Medicare Foundation. They are taking care of these children so well. I was
Yeah,
speaking to one of the person. They take care of the children just like they do take care of their own children. And आप
yeah,
देख सकते हो कि ये जो पीछे सेटअप है ना, मेरी जस्ट लाइक अ प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल का सेटअप जैसे होता है वैसा है. द प्रॉपर एसी, प्रॉपर ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर, इनका जो ल्यूकोप्लास्ट ट्रांसप्लांट के जो प्रॉपर सेटअप होता है, सब कुछ है. A very big thanks to them. And Calcutta में people who are watching this live, if you all want to come and visit the place, this is in South Calcutta, just near, very near to Ashutosh College. Anytime you people can come, spend some time with the children, help them in all the way you can, provide them with the medicinal support, provide them with medicine, or you can uh, take the sponsorship of their blood, ट्रांसपेरेंट का जो चार्जेस होता है उनका, सो दैट्स द वे वी कैन डू. एंड बीइंग अ वॉरियर ऑफ सुशांत, डेफिनेटली वी आर फीलिंग ऑनर्ड एंड हम्बल्ड कि सुशांत से हम लोग ये चीज सीख पाए कि कैसे हम लोग जैसे जस्ट लाइक द वे ही यूज्ड टू सर्व टू द मैनकाइंड, कैसे हम लोग सोसाइटी का और भी अच्छा अच्छा काम, वी आर डूइंग दिस काइंड ऑफ वर्क. एंड वंस अगेन, thalassemia is not a joke, of course. People need to take the cause very, very seriously, not in India, worldwide.
absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, and thank you for showing this. Thank you for doing this and for this effort. Uh,
Actually,
like
Varun,
I
just
s-
give me 1 minute.
sure. And for people who will be watching it later, guys, 14 June is fast approaching. जिस भी तरह से जो भी आप करना चाहते हैं, in your own special way, let's remember
Uh,
Sushant.
please show you the our Calcutta warrior. मतलब जो लोग present है आज activity में. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. कहाँ पे? This is Hina.
Yep.
And hi, Varun sir.
Hello,
This
hello,
is
Varun.
Asha.
Varun.
And
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
hi, and follow me.
Hi,
Namaste.
Palomi.
Hi, Varun sir.
Hi, Varun. Hey, Ash. Hello,
And this
everyone.
is Asha.
Good
But
to see you.
so, and right now we will go ahead with the distribution procedure. So our food is getting packed. Once it's getting packed, we're going to distribute the food.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. So ये वही familiar faces हैं, as you can see, all of them. They've been doing it day in day out for the last 3 years. एक एक को, now we all know them by faces, by their names. It's a great initiative, and come out in large numbers, support efforts like these. This is very very important. और जैसे आज अभी चैताली ने बताया, ये जो फूड है, this is not like regular food that you and I can eat. we have to make sure there is less of lead, less of iron, and बहुत सारी restrictions होती हैं. So these guys have taken care of that as well. So kudos to the efforts. It's not easy. लगता ज़रूर है बहुत easy है, but it is definitely not easy.
अच्छा, थोड़ा सा मैं दिखा देती हूँ क्योंकि our food is getting packed right now, ठीक है, and we're going to distribute it very soon, okay?
Sure.
So, and Varun, thank you so much for hosting this session. Waking up in the midnight, a heartfelt thanks to you from our end.
That's fine. Thank you. So, like Chitali also mentioned, and a lot of other people also mentioned on social media, let's do our best. 14th के around, वैसे तो हमें सारा साल ही करते रहना चाहिए, but especially around 14th, it's even more important to raise our voices, to show the entire world that चाहे 3 महीने हो, चाहे 3 साल हो, या जितना भी time, till the time we don't get justice, we will continue to roar. And even after getting justice, we will carry forward his legacy in whatever way. This is such a special way of carrying forward his legacy. Sushant, really, agar aaj hota, so he would be doing a lot of other things for our society, for our community. And now, since he's not around, let's just make sure that we carry forward that, and do whatever is possible. Zaruri nahi hai कि you have to do very big things. And हम सबको बहुत कुछ समझा गया, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल नीता जी, बहुत कुछ समझा गया, बहुत कुछ दिखा गया. And he continues to inspire many. I just hope and I pray even the future generations जिन्होंने सुशांत को जाना भी नहीं होगा, जिन्होंने देखा भी नहीं होगा, वो भी they get inspired कि किस तरह से एक इंसान आया इस धरती पे और किस तरह से उसने लोगों को कितना कुछ करने के लिए इंस्पायर किया. Sushant is not a regular human, for sure. He was someone very special. और हम सब देख रहे हैं, we are all witnessing this. Even after 3 years, there are people around the world, not only in India, who are fighting for his justice, who are standing with him, his family, to get justice for him. And that's what this is all about. So happy to see the efforts by Kolkata team. So happy to see efforts by a lot of other people on social media. Social media पे भी बहुत लोग active हैं, and especially around 14 they become even more active because they really want to raise the voices. So great effort from everyone.
अच्छा, थोड़ा सा ना मैं बोल देती हूँ, यहाँ पे एक सैंपल पैकेट में दिखा दे रही हूँ.
Sure.
उसमें क्या क्या जा रहा है. थोड़ा लाइट है वो कर, इसको शेयर के साथ रखते हो, ये ऊपर में रखो, इसको ऊपर में रखो. कैन यू सी दैट? पता नहीं मैं दिखा
Yes.
पा रही हूँ नहीं.
Yes.
इसमें केक है, बिस्किट है, विदाउट फ्लेवर्ड चाउमीन का पैकेट है, पास्ता है, एंड कुछ स्पेसिफिक फ्रूट्स है, क्यूकम्बर है, एंड एक सेकंड आई विल शो इट टू यू. आई डोंट नो इस फ्रूट्स को व्हाट इट कॉल्ड इन इंग्लिश, मेरे को नहीं पता. ये बंगाल में मिलता है एक्चुअली. दिस इज अ फ्रूट.
Okay.
I don't know the proper term of it, but it's very healthy for them. And
Okay.
coconut है, and उसके साथ we are adding one mask, sanitizer, and hand wash, just for to help in their sanitization. This is the fruit packet, and it will be waiting for 5 to 3 minutes. I think हम लोग का पैकेट भी रेडी हो चुका है. We can distribute that. अब
Sure.
मैं तो कभी फूड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन दिखा नहीं पाई. This time, of course, we can show to the entire world कि let's come and let's stand beside the thalassemia affected children.
Yes. So Neeta ji कह रही हैं, the fruit that you were showing is called सफेद जामुन.
सफेद जामुन, yeah, I know.
So
And one very important thing, coconut जो होता है ना, अच्छा यहाँ से coconut निकालो ना पैकेट. एक को निकालो ना. एक कोकोनट निकालो. दिस इज कोकोनट, ठीक है, स्मॉल साइज का कोकोनट होता है. तो ये थैलेसेमिया अफेक्टेड चिल्ड्रन के लिए वेरी न्यूट्रिशियस एंड वेरी हेल्दी. यहाँ पे आयरन तो है ही नहीं, बट उनका हेल्थ के लिए बहुत सही होता है। आप लोग जो थैलासेमिया अफेक्टेड बच्चे को फूड डोनेट करते हो, काइंडली add one coconut in your bucket whenever you are going to donate them that food, क्योंकि इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट आप कुछ भी फूड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करो, थैलासीमिया अफेक्टेड बच्चे के लिए आपको आयरन नहीं है, ऐसा फूड आपको सॉर्ट करके डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना पड़ेगा। इफ यू नीड एनी काइंड ऑफ हेल्प to make the list, anytime you can reach out to Varun and he's going to guide you.
Sure.
Oh, please, please. The time hoega so no, no, please, please. But just 2 minutes.
Sure. Take your time. So, guys, without saying anything, without mentioning anything, I would love to share, another wonderful warrior, beautiful warrior, Sushant K, someone who is not even in India. She's also sending a lot of positive energy. She's been doing so much for Sushant, and what Sushant stands for in her own way. So, hope you know who you are, and God bless you.
I think Varun, we are sending the giving them that food material so
Okay,
that it will be helping them to get nutritious, nutrition in
very
their
nice,
body.
very nice,
2 packets, right?
very nice.
अच्छा अच्छा, इसको आप खाना अच्छे से, ठीक है, और आपको सब पसंद आया ना? ठीक है। और बाकी जो बच्चा है उनको अच्छा ठीक है, फाइन, उनके दे 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 अच्छा, give me one container of that lunch. ये आप खाना अच्छे से, ठीक है, और अच्छा लंच है कॉन्टिनेंट में और कितना पैकेट करके 2 पैकेट है, कॉल में जाता हूँ। अच्छा, यहाँ पे सब ऐसा सामान है जो आप लोगों का हेल्थ के लिए बेनिफिशियरी है, ठीक है, आप सबको कुछ को अच्छे से खाना। एंड ये हम लोग लंच का पैकेट बना के लाए हैं, एकदम कम स्पाइसी, कस्टमाइज्ड वे से बनाया हुआ है, ठीक है, वेलकम। तो लास्ट पैकेट है वो लाइए इधर, ओपन मत प्लीज को ना, हाँ जी वो अच्छा, हम लोगों ने ना ये पैकेट को ऐसा ही बनाया जो आप लोगों का हेल्थ के लिए बहुत अच्छा है, ठीक है, और यहाँ पे हम लोग बिरयानी लाए हैं, वो एकदम लेस स्पाइसी, आप लोग सब अच्छे से खाना, ठीक है, और नेक्स्ट बार जब आएंगे और भी खाना लेके आएंगे, ठीक है, थैंक यू। और खाना खा के आप इनको बोल के जाना कैसे आपको लगा, हम लोग नेक्स्ट बार और भी लेके आएंगे, थैंक यू।
So this is an amazing feat. एक चीज और मैं शेयर करना चाहूँगा. There is another warrior जिनसे मैं अभी chat पे बात कर रहा हूँ. She is just mentioning. She has not asked me to share, but I'm still gonna share it. She says, we give food to HIV positive children on Sushant's name. So, हर जगह around the world there are so many efforts going on. Sushant has really transformed the entire world and brought the best out of everyone. So, um, wow.
me 2 minutes, okay? Just give me
Sure,
2 minutes.
sure, sure. So हर जगह हर किसी की लाइफ में कुछ ना कहीं चल रहा है, but still they are trying their best and doing their best to take forward this initiative. सुशांत के लिए, सुशांत के नाम पे, um, thank you for doing everything, everyone, whosoever is doing whatever they are. uh, it really means a lot, and I'm sure Sushant's family, everybody would be happy to see this.
Varun, the person who was talking to you before, he just wanted to share some more points. Just
Not
Sure.
please
a
speak to
point,
him.
just one thing. Sir, I
Aji.
would like to. It's a request from my side.
Sure.
Uh, these transmission filters, they are buying. This costs about 1,000 rupees per filter,
Okay.
and if it's a double filter, it's 1,200.
Okay.
So I would suggest that if you can sponsor these filters, because they are buying it.
Okay.
We don't give them filters.
Okay.
So I have come across like-minded people who has given us filters.
Got it. Sure.
What they do is they buy it for us. They
Okay.
buy it. That's what the thing I told you. I don't need cash. They
Right.
buy it for us and we give it to them.
Sure. Sure.
If that can be done, I think it will be more of a help.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It'll be taken care of. We'll take care of as much as we can. I'll talk to Chetali, and
Yeah,
we'll,
please.
on our level, we'll do it, and then we'll also help
Because
propagate
filters,
this.
everybody wants to have a filter for the transmission, but they can't afford it
Yeah.
because that's the only safe passage to transmission.
Got it. Got it.
Because the leukocytes get filtered out there, and I mean the recurrence of that reaction
Uh-huh.
after the blood transmission, or
Becomes
during
less.
the course of the transmission, gets absolutely minimized.
Okay.
So that's the
Perfect.
reason why I'm telling you.
Sure. Sure. No, absolutely. So
It'll
we'll
be of
work
great
on it.
help to us.
We will do it. We will take care of
Uh,
it.
Okay,
Sounds
I'm
good.
handing over the thing to you. Okay.
Sure. Thank you so much.
वरुण जस्ट वांटेड टू शेयर विथ यू, हम लोगों ने फूड दिया, सब कुछ किया, बात किया, जो सबसे एक्सपेंसिव गिफ्ट है वो मैं अभी दिया. जस्ट शो हिम द गिफ्ट,
Very
his
nice.
picture actually. And we have let them know कि we are working in his memory, ताकि उनको लगे कि this donation was not from our end, it was from on the behalf of Sushant Singh Rajput basically. तो यहाँ पे
Abs-
जितनी the are people who are the in charge, हम मैं सबके लिए लाई हूँ एक एक पोस्टर, क्योंकि
Okay.
उनका ही ऑनर में, उनका ही मेमोरी में we are doing this work. So please take
Yeah.
this. ओके सो वरुण, थैंक यू सो मच. अभी तो
Thank you
पता
so
नहीं सुबह हो गया
much.
होगा, रात रात में शुरू किए थे हम लोग, इट मे बी मॉर्निंग इन योर प्लेस. थैंक यू
Yeah.
सो मच फॉर योर पेशेंस and always supporting us. And definitely, if we are doing the groundwork, people like you setting example worldwide,
No, no, no.
to
Absolutely. You guys are the role models. Yeah.
supporting.
I can see all of them in your backdrop. So thanks to each one of you. Aap sab log, you are the real rock stars. You are the real deal. You are doing such an amazing job. It consistently 3 साल से अब तो मैं देखता आ रहा हूँ, and hats off to you. Kudos to all of you. Everybody is sending you a lot of love, lot of
Thank
blessings.
you,
Carry forward.
you for always standing behind us and supporting us
We are one
and
team.
spreading love. Thank you so
We
much.
are one team for always.
Absolutely, we are wanting.
Yeah. So continue doing the great work, and thank you so much again, Chatali, and thank you all of you for supporting this cause. बाकी जितने भी लोग देख रहे हैं, if you want to continue supporting them, you already heard it. The cost of the filters, the effort. Let's continue to support them. Let's come in large numbers and do whatever we can. All right. Thank you so much, Chatali. Then,
Okay, Varun, thank you so much.
yeah,
I'll talk to you later on. Take care of yourself.
sure.
Bye.
Take care. Good night. Bye bye. All right, guys. So that was Chetali and the entire Kolkata Warriors team from Kolkata doing such an amazing job supporting these thalassemia patients. Really, I'm speechless, but let's do whatever we can to support such causes around the world. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि सिर्फ thalassemia. There are HIV patients. There are other medically challenged people. There are many other issues around the world that can be supported. जिस भी कॉज पे आप सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, डू इट इन योर ओन वे. It will be a great, great dedication to Sushant. The life he led, the short 34 years were actually the longest 34 years, I would say. He's 34 साल में उस बंदे ने इतना कुछ किया, इतना कुछ कर गया वो, जो लोग अपने पूरे लाइफ टाइम में नहीं कर सकते. So let's just continue this, carry this forward. Sure, Mona ji, I will definitely get the details. I will share it with you. And thanks for all your initiatives as well. You know what you're doing. I don't have any words for that as well. To each one of the warriors who are justice seekers in their own way, God bless. Stay blessed always. Keep rooting for Sushant. And let's pray on this day that Sushant gets justice very soon. Take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. And I'll see you guys very soon. Justice for SSR. Milke to rahegi, but let's continue to work together. Thanks. Bye bye.